here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got the hook up here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. Two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But two teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 56 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against 2nd to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Running right on the option is Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out.
And the Jags grab it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That will cost him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
A look there at the numbers last week for Wright.
2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And we know all about the importance of this ball game. Sure, we're still just in the middle part of the season, but this one you feel could have ramifications down the line.
Right now you're looking at these two teams as being the number 1 and 2 seeds in the NFC, and I know it's a little early to start worrying about seeding and such, but let's face it, if these two meet again, the winner of this game could be the one hosting that game that they play down the road.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Tua going to throw. He's got it to Williams. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's across midfield.
And down right around the 37.
Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Hunter
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth,